And as you can see, Colin had already cut the holes for this, so they'll weld up to the supports here. And this will get welded in this way, and then we're going to weld over here. But I don't like the way that this is fitting up, so I have to make a few adjustments to it. So this piece will go on here, then we'll make the piece that comes down. So you can show it over there. So this here is the continuation. So this piece here on the outside is the rest of it. That's missing, so we have to extend that. So we're going to make this. This will be a little channel piece, and then that will weld up against this piece that we're adding here. And then once that's all in, then we can continue putting the rocker panel back on. I have new metal for here. Colin got a sheet, 4x8 sheet, so we're going to make the frame rail for here, and then we can continue putting the floorboard back in. But right now, let's get back to this. So originally I was going to weld this like this and have this come in here like that. Okay, have this come in here like that, this come like this, and then weld this to here. But this piece on the inside here, which you can't see, does not lay up against this. But as I'm looking at this now from underneath, this is going to be has to be a separate piece than this. So I got to cut this off. This will get welded here, 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 and then obviously through here. So what I wanted to do, I can't do, so I'm going to have to change this around just a touch. Now we're just going to clean this up, and then we'll make this piece here. This actually comes down and it wraps. So you can see here where the inner piece gets welded to that. It's like this one. And this piece here, if you look at the in the book, this actually comes up and goes into here. So you can see this is where the cable is. It's the cable trough. But we omitted that because it's really, on the inside it's fine. So, but we could have made this piece throughout here. We just decided against it. It's not a big deal. Now we'll make this piece, bring this down. And then we have to close this up here and then patch fix. actually, just here. That one, the piece goes on there. I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint this guy. Yeah. Alright. What did I say we're doing next?
Something about pizza?
Building that little thing down, right?
Pizza, that's right. No, I think you had it right, pizza.
Pizza?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this over here.
Recording right now?
Recording.
It's called a practice for a reason.
So where does cardboard come into play with metalwork?
Well, we're gonna make that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make that shape from cardboard, and then we'll transfer it to metal. Alright, so after you bend your shape the way you want it, and the way that it's supposed to look, now we can transfer this to metal, and then we got our piece. So this is how we're gonna do this. So we have our piece, now we gotta flatten it out and see how much steel we actually need. So what I'm gonna do is stand here and go, okay, I ain't got no pen. And I have a Sharpie. Look at my thing right there. Yep. Thank you. And this is great because, you know, if I was in, you know, if I was on Facebook, and I am on Facebook, but it's, if I was set up the way that, you know, most YouTubers are, I would have all of this ready to go, and we all look, you know, fancy, and then we're done. And we just, there it is. You got it, it's good. Now we just have to cut this off, and then we start bending it like this. Like this.
Wow.
That's funny.
That's fine.
What did you get? 16 gauge?
Yeah.
Some hefty crap. This is seriously.
Wasn't the other stuff 16 also?
Yeah, that's all 16.
That looks heavy.
Alright, I'm gonna stop a second and just talk about this, alright? So you're sitting there, you're going, and you're watching this video, and you're going, okay, you know what? Why is he doing that when he can just buy the parts? Like what, $60, $70? Yes, it's $60, $70, but think about this. It's $60, $70 for this part. It's $60, $70 for that part. It's $60, $70 for this part. It's $180 for that part. Okay? So, as much as you can buy all of these panels, you have to remember you have a budget. So if you want to, you got to stick to your budget. Okay? So it's easier to make stuff than it is to just buy. That's why when you actually build these cars, you wonder why there's so much money. Why is this? Why? Because this is a dying art. Nobody does this anymore. And if they do it, it's a professional that's doing it. He has a whole entire shop. He's got all of the tools and the materials and everything else to do it. And then you go there and you say, can I have this? And he goes, sure, for $400. Yes, it's a lot of labor involved, okay? But it's also knowing that you made this. You know what I mean? And now, because you made this, now you can spend money on, you can get weldwood brakes. See? So you have to spend your money on what you think is more important, okay? This is definitely going to work. It's definitely going to be super strong. It's going to be just like the original, okay? Probably even better, okay? But these are the things that you want to think about as you work on your car. Back to this.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, and you have to buy some huge part just to get that little piece.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Well, I need that piece. Well, you can't buy that piece. Why not? Because they don't make that. You have to buy the whole thing. When Tina and I did Betty, we needed a rear frame. Well, one leg of the rear frame is 6 feet long. I only needed this much. Too bad, you gotta buy the whole thing. And unfortunately, we wanted to do that one, so we bought the whole thing. We bought the whole thing.
What year is that?
64.
64.
Yeah, he's got it out with him.
Is he loving it?
Yeah, he's using it.
Is he tinkering with it?
Not yet. He's dealing with his truck first, because
Truck's fairly new.
yeah, but I don't know if he had a defective tire or if he had out of balance, one of the rims were screwed up or something. But it's he's got an issue. Well, he's working on the fix. And again, I want to get this bend tighter, so it can actually bend down. Because remember, the bend is like, it's like that. So we need to get that shape in there. So this is still too shallow. I had something smaller than this. See the head of this fits in there. This one doesn't. It's too close.
Let me see if there's anything else in there.
All right. See, the bottom half of the curve is good, but because the hammerhead's bouncing around, it's widening this and not going straight down, because we don't have what we need. But we'll make the best of it. It'll get there. So this is too wide. We need a smaller diameter.
this to make it easier to bend, or would that be? And then maybe if the joints seem too weak, maybe weld them up.
Too much. Too much.
I think so.
So we'll edit this. This will be edited out, but no comma. It takes time. It takes time to do this crap. Upside down, get right. Alright, so that's what I want there. Like that. And then I'll bring this straight over. And this will fit in the spot there. And this guy. Do a couple of So, we have to do the old fashioned. played in.
Bend that back down. That should be nice and
Right,
sharp.
then I'll bend this straight like this one and bring it down. But in order to do so, I have to constantly keep this shape here. See, because if I just grab this and bend this down, it's going to straighten this out. So I have to constantly keep this shape, and as I do that, this will actually bend down on its own. Slopes over. This is going to have to get straight. Let's try that. Just have to straighten this out a little bit more because we get this right here. It goes like that. This is good. Now over here, it's definitely better on the down, going down like we had. But now we have space back here. Okay, because as we hit this down, forced it down that way, pulled this up. So now we have to get this here. So this will go just like that. Just like that. And we get welded just like that. So over here we got this gap over here. So we just have to bend this down, curve this in. Gotta straighten this so we'll put it down there. It's this here, and then we can cut this up, fold it down. We're just about there. All right, so then this is what you're supposed to do. What you get. So this is what you're supposed to get. That's right. I hear a mess. I gotta be, my camera now. So yeah, this piece here, you can see. Now this I haven't ground down yet. It's just there for now. I haven't finished grinding it down. If that butts up against that. Okay. That goes like that. Get welded in place. Up in the front. That gets welded there. Our upright is done. Our front's done. And this is our new replacement piece. So now we just have to finish cleaning up the welds up here, and there it is. Okay, so the back half of the patch is done. Like I said before, I'm about to